You know Lockheed Martin, the American defense company and also the world's largest weapons manufacturer? Did you know that they have merch? And get this, because it gets weirder. It's sold in South Korea. That's because it's not actually Lockheed Martin that's selling these products. It's this company, Dujin Yanghang Corp. The licensor who bought the rights to use Lockheed Martin's logo around the same time when outdoorsy aesthetics and gorpcore became a huge thing. And since the summer of 2023, for those of us who want to eat trail mix and chat air missile defense, you can do it all while wearing t-shirts. Like this.
Wait, is that supposed to be a gunshot?
So you might be thinking, who is actually buying this stuff? And it turns out it's a lot of people. See, Dujin is just one of about 600 cases of this certain trend that's been going on in Korea for some time now. And that trend is through brand licensing, where fashion companies acquire the licenses of recognizable trademarks and then independently design, manufacture, market, and sell their products. F&F, one of Korea's biggest fashion companies, was a pioneer on this front. It licensed MLB Korea for over 20 years. But really, we started seeing this trend gain steam in the 2010s. And this is when younger Koreans wanted clothing that had instant brand recognition, but without that luxury pricing. And the appeal for these items stems from the historically positive perception that many South Koreans had towards the US and Western names. And brand licensing as a whole has grown globally. The market value right now is estimated to be over $230 billion. And in Korea, it's become such a competitive and lucrative space. The Nature Holdings, for example, added the license for Nat Geo apparel back in 2015 and saw sales more than triple between 2018 and 2024. But let's go back to Lockheed Martin merch. This, and I'm going to put it lightly, seems like a controversial choice, right? Well, oftentimes, Koreans may not be conscious of the origins of some of these logos. It's unclear what the actual Lockheed Martin feels about this, but when we go into Lockheed Martin apparel website, it really only highlights the origin story and positive impact of its military aircraft, and says it's a lifestyle brand that embodies the potential for challenge anyone can embrace, which you can also see in this shirt. Now, let's shift gears here. For the past several years, licensed fashion brand sales started to drop in Korea. These brands that have always had this overall challenge of continually producing new and fresh products are now having to grapple with shifting consumer perceptions that are adapting to geopolitical tensions. And many Koreans are now opting out of the myth of American exceptionalism, instead embracing more of their own heritage. This has forced many of these companies to re-strategize, and they're now shifting their brand images away from America. Product designs now lean more into the aerospace innovation side of things and more subtle logos.